It has been said that we live in the Matrix. But why does it feel real? And why what we see, hear, and feel seem to be undoubtedly real? Human beings are created to believe in what they are presented. And more than 95% of the world population being soulless ones who are just running scripts. They cannot have any shadow of doubt in their mind. Because that is not part of their script. They believe that this world/matrix is real, and they are convinced that whatever is in it is also real. All matrix institutions such as education, religion, science, etc., are here to support that idea. So-called scientists, researchers and leaders are matrix entities who are in the matrix to create beliefs and strengthen them among all matrix game players. Non-player characters have no other choice than playing according to their scripts. Source players with locked scripts are like soulless ones. They play the game according to the matrix script lines. The difference between low-frequency source players and soulless ones is that source players have the ability to raise the frequency and unlock their scripts. That is not possible for soulless ones. Behind a soulless one script there is an empty body. A body without a soul. Low-frequency source player are easy to be programmed and manipulated, which worsen the situation in this game. Relatively high-frequency source players are vulnerable in the Matrix due to their lack of determination because they are still doubting. The Matrix read their thoughts and present them with experiences that convince them that the Matrix is real. What we call emotional events and difficulties here are not real. But the Matrix wants to convince source players that everything is real so that source players can experience wide range of emotions, therefore feed the Matrix. For source players to experience those emotions, they have to believe in the reality of this game. That is why the Matrix has to make sure source players believe in that idea of the Matrix being real. To convince source players, the Matrix uses soulless beings. Source players are presented with emotional or suffering soulless ones either in real life or in entertainment so that source players can do the same. Anytime a source player experiences any type of emotion, a source player is feeding the Matrix. For source players to experience those emotions, they have to believe in the reality of this game. That is why the Matrix has to make sure source players believe in that idea of the Matrix being real. To convince source players, the Matrix uses soulless beings. Source players are presented with emotional or suffering soulless ones either in real life or in entertainment so that source players can do or feel the same. Anytime a source player experiences any type of emotion, a source player is feeding the Matrix. Is the Matrix real? Yes, pretty much like your night dream. Oh. Wait. Do you mean night dreams are real? Of course yes. If you remember having a night dream, that dream took place, it is a fact. That dream state happened. If we have to measure, we can know at this time of the night you entered a such wavelength that brought into a dreaming state. Isn't that real? At least at the point of view of the avatar body it is. Up to that point everything makes sense to the avatar body. After that point, you pick a new you, a new state, a new environment, and you start experiencing wonders of the dreams. Even though you can experience things similar to what you already know, they are totally different. For the you in the dream you do not exist. And for the awaken you do not remember being some else during your dreams. This is a good analogy of the Matrix game of life. At the point we get to the sleeping state in physical realm, we forget everything that happened before, and we enter a new adventure called the game of life. As you cannot remember yourself in a night dream, in this Matrix also you have no idea of what you really are, because the Matrix game of life is a secondary state of being. At night when you go to bed, when you reach at the point when you fall asleep, everything else after that point is out of your awareness. And when you start dreaming everything happens in your mind. It is just the activity of your brain. In the physical realm, when we get to the sleeping point, everything that occurs after that point occurs without our awakened awareness. And all dreams happen only in our mind hosted in the physical body. This life is the dream of our physical body's mind. It does happen only in our minds. When you dream being out for a vacation in Hawaii, does the Hawaii of your dreams really exist? In the dream, yes. When you wake up and realize that you are still in your bedroom, is that Hawaii still real? In the physical realm we go to sleep, and start dreaming this life on this planet. Does this life, planet really exist? In the dream, yes. But in reality, of who we are, or in the physical realm, does this life/planet exist? Do we need to be on this planet in order to experience it? Think twice. Do you need to be sleeping in the hotel at the Mediterranean Sea in order to have a night dream about the beauty of beaches of the Mediterranean Sea? Everything you see when you open your eyes, all wood you touch when you reach around you, and every single smell and taste, only exist only in the mind of your physical body. So, what about your avatar body? Everything that you can perceive in this state of being is just the activity of your brain. The illusion can only be experienced by the illusional body in the illusional world. In the physical realm, our physical bodies are real. They were put to sleep, and after that point the rest is the activity of our brains being stimulated and fed with our imaginary scripts by the Matrix Control Center. In your night dream you can fly over mountains, but your avatar body did not lift a finger off your bed. You can dream of running faster than a train, but none of your avatar body legs hasn't even moved 1 inch off your bed. So, have all those events in your night dream happened? I would say yes, only in your head. But for your avatar body it didn't. How could you explain to your avatar body that you crossed the Atlantic Ocean last night, while you just woke up in your bedroom the next morning? And, provably, your passport has expired last month. It may sound crazy, indeed, it is. In your night dreams you can attend schools from nursery to the college, graduate and have a job, marry the partner of your dreams, etc. When you wake up, you can realize that the dream has taken place in a fraction of seconds. Weird, right? Do you think you can find meaningful explanations to your avatar body deeply corrupted by this world of matter, time and space? Your luck if you can. What could be the answer to this question from your avatar body? I just finished the dinner that I was having with my best friend at the hotel, and I just woke up. Why am I hungry? Imagine yourself having your memorable time at the beach in Florida, and someone from behind gently tap on your right shoulder. And when you turn your head, you find that it is your longtime friend you left in your home country. You greet each other, and suddenly your friend asks you, "When did you come to Sweden?" With surprise you respond, "Sweden? No, I am here in America." Your friend, who is an experienced dreamer, right away realizes he is dreaming, and she says, "Sorry, we are in a dream." "A dream?" you say. You bend down a little bit and touch in the water. You take 2 steps and feel your feet sinking in the sand. And you look in the eyes of your friend and say, "This is not a dream. You see, I can feel the breeze. And I can even touch your hand. How this can be a dream?" Just before your friend answers your question, the sound of your alarm wakes you up. Do you still need that answer? Unless you are an experienced dreamer, you cannot know that you are in a dream. Why? Because for the dreamer, the dream is real. For soulless ones, the matrix is as real as they think they are, because nothing else exists for them. In the physical realm their bodies are empty, without souls, and do not have consciousness. The only thing they know/are is the script they are playing out. So, are you waiting for any one of them to tell you that the matrix is not real, while it is the thing they can know? Remember, the dream is the reality of the dreamer. The matrix does not sound real for everybody. It sounds real for soulless ones, and it is, for them. For low-frequency source players, it sounds real, because they are not connected to their knowing, to make them experience dreamers. They are just like someone in his or her deep night dream. Once a source player starts to raise his or her frequency, he or she starts to know that he or she is in a dream matrix, therefore starts being an experienced dreamer. This is called being a lucid dreamer. As a matter of facts, the only way to know the illusion of the matrix is to wake up/exit the game physically, or raise the frequency enough and escape the matrix frequency box. Otherwise, no body can know the illusion while still in one. To sum up, this matrix game of life is not different from a night dream. Source players' physical bodies are sleeping in the physical realm, and what is happening here in the matrix is just the activity of their physical body's brain that interprets script lines fed by the Matrix Control Center as matter, space and time. This make the world/matrix sounds and fells real. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Stay safe. Dim.